Welcome to Tales from Tech Support, where we look at some of the funniest IT stories from around the web. I'm your host, the Tier 1 Tech, that guy who runs an SFC scan before trying better troubleshooting options. So today we've got a long story and a short story, and we're doing the short story first. So this one comes to us from a user called Some Kinda Throwaway, and the title is Don't Submit Tickets with Dual Meanings, and it goes as so. So my old boss had a habit of submitting weird tickets, then assigning them to himself and deleting them. I didn't care what they were, but his open ticket count was always really high. One day I get an email telling me I have a ticket assigned to me. Wipe down DGE1 and reinstall. DGE1 was a project server for an outside group that we hosted. We had a brief conversation on the ticket server that basically went, me. DGE1 completely wiped and reinstalled? Boss, yep, clear it off, wipe the disks, and set it up again. So I go and run dban on it, and since it's the end of the day, go home for the weekend. I turn off and spend my weekend in ignorant bliss. 10 minutes later, without me knowing about it, the ticket is canceled by my boss with the explanation, sorry, I should have said dusted, I'll deal with it tomorrow. He wanted the server physically clean. Well, we now have a special flag for hardware recommissioning. Thank God for DRP and backups. I love ones like these. Simple miscommunications can cause catastrophic failures. The next one comes to us from a user called KJOLJAN, and it is titled, Let's Not Involve the IT Department at All When Doing IT-Related Things. What could go wrong? So the tale. The Company A web shop is old, not future-proof. Code, framework, and definitely front-end design, and my expectation is that it won't be alive for much longer. Management team, MT, knows this and decided a while ago to launch a completely new brand, Company B. At that moment in time, Company B will not just be a new web shop, but a totally new brand which will encompass CEO's visions, which he loves to preach about on a spiritual level, and will basically be an entirely new firm, hence the name Company B. I'm not sure on the legal details, but management team made it work. CEO and marketeer go to work and hired a marketing agency that designed and built the brand, web shop, and everything you need to launch a successful product in the late 2010s. Marketeer was pretty new in the firm and he had a little knowledge on the details of what the hell we were doing every day, but she had a good idea of what works in the world and was eager to add a successful new product to her resume. In the meantime, Marketeer annoyed my direct supervisor and other IT person, IT boss, by creating change requests for Company A, but refusing to have them tested and basically leaving them to die as soon as she put any effort in. Apparently, the change requests were not that important. If only IT knew that before putting time and effort into them. During the development of Company B, we occasionally got updates. One time, CEO showed a logo and color scheme. A few months later, CEO showed another logo, and when the release time came near, the marketeer showed a demo page of the web shop to B. The visuals were pretty impressive, and together with CEO's expectations, which he vividly loved to explain, Company B looked promising, apart from the fact that absolutely nobody who had to work with the new product had seen any functionality, that is. Customer contact has no idea how the website works, finance has nothing to say about payment providers or plugins for third-party accounting software, people working with the CMS have no idea what the CMS looks like and how to create new products, etc. IT is as misty as the others and doesn't even know what version of the platform the web shop is built on. One Friday afternoon, I'm in work at my desk when IT boss comes back into the IT room from a break. IT boss, have you seen what they're doing in the office? Me, no. IT boss, well, go and check it out. So I walk into the work floor and see two men pasting stickers on the walls. The stickers got the name, colors, and brand of Company B. Slightly surprised, I take a walk around the office. When I come near the lunchroom, I see champagne and a stressed marketeer and CEO. CEO, is everything ready? Marketeer, no, we're still pasting stickers, but the rebranding outside on the building and parking spots is done. CEO, okay, because everything needs to be ready before we open the champagne. Keep me up to date. Marketeer, yes, we just need to finish pasting stickers and everything will be ready. Still slightly surprised when I walk back to the IT room. I look questioning at IT boss and before I can say anything, Marketeer breaches in. Marketeer, IT boss, can you give the marketing agency access to a server? IT boss, what server? Why do they need access to our server? Marketeer, I don't know. Don't you have a server laying around? IT boss, no, you know the drill. We need a ticket where you give server specifications or what you need the server for. If we know what you need from the server, we can start one up, install everything we need, make it secure, and add it to our maintenance list. Marketeer, but we need to go live with Company B now. IT boss, wait, Company B is ready for launch? Who tested it? Who has the source code? Who's going to be ready to deploy the code to the server, and how? Why are we releasing on a Friday afternoon? Marketeer, I tested it. Now you can start up a server for Company B. Or now can you start up a server for Company B? Thanks. IT boss ran after her and went, rather unamused, into the CEO's office to talk once again about our process, how we need to have information before we can do our work, and that this is absolutely not the way we work. CEO was having none of it and overruled IT boss. While IT boss tried to fire up a server for a firm that didn't have a credit card yet, the domain name was still on the marketeer's name somehow. I took another stroll around the office where panic seemed to take over basically everything. I was near the front door when a mailman entered to see if we had any package to ship. Mailman, yo, I came to pick up the packages from Company A. Is Company A not around here anymore? Office manager, hey, welcome. No, we're just rebranding. Mailman, oh, but no packages then? Office manager, CEO, we can't go live like this. Nobody knows what Company B is. CEO, marketeer, pull the plug. We can't go live like this. Nobody knows what Company B is. IT boss, marketeer, I managed to create an account without a credit card on the name of Company B. I fired up a free server. We'll see if it's enough when we go live, but it should hold for now. It's the best I can do. Marketeer shrieks. The branding in the office, on the parking spots, and on the office building all got covered up with Company A stickers and a lot of tape. The champagne was never opened. Things could have been very different if either CEO or marketeer had checked with IT if it was okay to go live, or at least kept us up to date on when the release date was planned. We both have the experience and common sense to point out most of the issues we ran into this Friday afternoon, but hey, nobody on the management team seems to know what IT is and what we can do. Or what we do anyways. So the epilogue. Not long after this entire ordeal, marketeer quit her job. She was showing severe signs of burnout and decided it was time for more fun in her life. IT boss had a cup of coffee with an old acquaintance and soon left the firm for a new job as well. The web shop of Company B got shelved for about a year without it being thoroughly tested, without payment providers being linked, and without it ever being showed to the public or employees of the firm. Having learned absolutely nothing, CEO decided after a meeting with a potential partner that the web shop could be redesigned, tested, and up and running within a fortnight, and promised that deadline to the potential partner. The deadline was over a month ago, and surprisingly, not met. I'm leaving in 2 months. That's such a great way to end it too. I'm leaving in 2 months. I'm gone. So yeah, obviously, not involving IT in a major rebrand of the company is a very terrible idea, and multiplied by the fact that asking on a Friday afternoon, on read-only Friday, to boot up a new server for something that nobody was prepared for. That's a really, really great way to run a business. Actually, not at all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to gain something from it. This has been Rising Techs, and if you are a Rising Tech looking to better yourself or your IT infrastructure, be sure to subscribe, leave a rating, and send me a comment to let me know how I'm doing. This is Rising Techs, logging out. If you are interested in a career in IT or system administration, an entry-level technician, or even someone further along in your technology career, Rising Techs has great content to binge watch. Check out the Tech 101 series for an entertaining glance at core IT terms and concepts. Check out the Top Priority series for an in-depth look at the most important character traits of CIS professionals and the cornerstones of properly maintained networks. And during the week, check out the Tales from Tech Support series, which covers the funniest IT-related stories from around the web. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, leave me a comment and a rating, and have a great day. This is Rising Techs, logging off.